All right, you guys, welcome back. So here is what I got going on here. If you can look, this board is not even attached to the actual wall. So what we have to do is we have to glue a piece to the actual foam piece in the back. If you can hear that, like, let me do it from the side. What is that? And if you can look at the tops as well, guys, this is disgusting. So what you're gonna have to do is I'm gonna show you right now. You're gonna have to pull this off right here. So let's see what we got. Let me see if we can pull this off. Oh shit, this one started to fall down. Look at this, guys, trash. So these right here are strong. These are super strong, like up against the actual wall. You have to glue something to these if you don't want to put a screw in these. These over here have a screw from here and here, but these ones don't. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue this strip to here, and I'm going to show you that in a bit. Yeah, so here's a small tip on how to actually put the glue on the actual foam panel. So these strips are in line with this, but if you guys look, those strips on the wall go this way, and this is an option. I'm gonna put these up and down, so that if I'm off a bit, it's only going to grab about that much of it, but these are strong. So I have 1, 2, and 3 here. So these are only going to be holding the board from falling over. That is it. Something like this, that I would want these strips to be going this way, so you have full contact on the actual strips. But like, again, for right now, these are on the actual floor, so these aren't being held up as in weight wise, as in like these. So you have your options right there. I will show you how to put this glue on this, and I'm gonna wait 1 full day and see how strong these are, and go from there, and what these are going to do to the actual foam, because I'm sure as you pull this off, it's going to come off with the actual wood. So let me put some glue on this. I'm gonna put this upside down right where this is. So if you have something that you could put there, like as in a cap of some sort, so you can kind of see, I'm gonna flip this directly over. So we're gonna come here, and I'm just gonna flip it, because I don't wanna flip it and put it over here, and then it's not going to stick on the actual wall, right? So that's a quick little thing. And then I'm just gonna put a bead of glue along here, and then we're gonna fold it back over, and good to go. All right, cool. So if you guys look, it's not too much, but I'm gonna use a Q-tip right here, and I'm just gonna come on it like this. Cool. And we're just gonna have it spread across, so it's gonna get a lot of the actual foam piece, right? This is kind of hard to do with one hand as you're trying to hold it. So now I'm gonna flip it over and see what we got. And again, try and not move this over up on the side, or it's not gonna be somewhat correct. So I'm gonna try and do this with one hand. It's crazy. Oh, cooked. So let's just put it right about there. And you have your glue, and you're just gonna press down as much as you want. And as you can see, there is glue coming from the actual sides. So it all depends on how much glue you want to put down. All up to you. So again, I just did that one, and I have glue on my finger, and then that one is there. So again, I'm gonna wait 1 whole day and see how strong these are. All right, you guys, it has been a few hours, so I'm actually gonna inspect this right here. So I'm actually gonna inspect this one right here. So if you guys look right here, this glue right here, it's pretty hard. So you should be good in a few hours. Let me try and pull this off from there, and you can kind of, so it does hold, I would say, a lot better than the actual stuff that came with the actual strips. So yeah, it's on there good. And again, I wouldn't put more than one of these strips on there because it has to adhere to this right here. So let's look at this one right here. So I did 2 because if you guys look how I have these, I do wonder what is going to be stronger. So come over here. Guys, it's on there pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna install these up here and good to go. That's pretty secure, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so I wanted to show you guys on this. So these ones are strong on the actual wall, but as you can kind of see what I did, these will not actually line up with those. So what I'm actually going to do, because there is glue on these ones, I'm actually going to pull these off and reuse it. It is sticky and it looks super clean. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna press this onto there like this. Let me see if I can hold this straight. So not super hard on at first, and then I'm gonna pull this one off as well, and I'm gonna do this for all of them because again, they are pretty on point on how they stick. So this one looks good, but I just want to make sure that these line up. And again, guys, I did not hurt the actual wall. If you have screws or something, you will. So I'm gonna put this in a cross shape right there. Cool. And now we're going to install it. And if you did not know, these have a small lip. These actually sit behind, if you can see that. So this top, this piece right here, it sits behind this wood piece. So it's going to, I guess, go under this piece, if that makes sense at all. So what I do, I'm gonna go in at an angle, and then I'm gonna flatten it out on the wall. So the strips should be good. Let me see if I can do this one-handed. This is nuts. All right, take that there. Make sure the top piece, if you can even see it, is going to go behind that piece. It's kind of bad on the camera, I'm sorry. And let's see what we got. And that's gonna be a no, because I need to take off this piece, so it's not gonna lay flat. So let me pull this piece off real quick and then reinstall it. All right, so let's look at it now. Let's kind of see what we got. So let me see if I can get a better view of it. So it does have some play still, as you can see that, but guys, it is not going to come off. Let me try and pull this. Guys, it's on there pretty good, which is legit. All right, so this I just installed right now. So I want to see if this is going to hold, because obviously this is super strong, but if you want to put something on your wall, and yeah, so I'm just going to use the 10 right here. So we have 5 and 5. We have a shoelace right here, and just kind of see if it's going to actually hold this. So it'll be going downwards, right? It's going to be doing the downward force. So let's see what we got. We're at 10. I'm going to try and do this here. Cool. And let's see if we can get all of it and see what we got. So I do wonder how long this is going to stay. And again, this is just one strip. So I have had this right here installed for over 1 month. But if you guys look, I did add in some more weight. And again, I have not taken this off of the actual wall, you know, because I had 1 and 2. And if you guys look here, I did, like, again, add some more weight. So this is 5 and 10. And I don't know how much this one weighs. I think it's a few pounds, right? But if you look, guys, this has been on for like a long time. I haven't touched this at all. But guys, this thing is super strong, and these come off super easy. So I'm just gonna pull this off, and I'm gonna show you what you would have to do in your house if you were about to move, or you know. So this you pull up, or you know, however, and it comes right off. And again, this has been on over a month, and we are in my hot garage. So you guys look, nothing. Look at that, the no holes, or you know, all that extra stuff. So this is cool right here. And these, you can reuse these if you put the glue on this. So now we're gonna head inside there and see how those held up. All right, so it is, what is this, November 28th. It is Black Friday today. So here is what it actually looks like right now. So if we look at this right here, guys, this thing is solid. Like, and if I pull it off, it's not going to screw up the actual wall, right? So I'm gonna pull this off right now. I haven't done this yet. This is kind of scary. Let's see here. Pull this off real quick. All right, let's see what we got. Perfect. Just want to see what it looks like on the back. And again, guys, this is over 1 full month. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect there. Perfect. Perfect. And I'm actually going to try and pull this piece off. Actually, I don't want to, but these are glued on. I don't want to pull it off, but if you look, guys, it's on there good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pull those off, but you guys, it's super simple, and you can reuse these pieces. All you'd have to do is redo these on a wall of some sort, or a wall. Oh shit, that almost hit me. You know, or over there. But you guys, that is how you install these without screwing up your walls. This is legit.